Dear students, hope you are great. Today we're going to continue Chapter 9, Lesson 2. So, first we should know the meaning of solubility. Substances such as salt and sugar form solutions when they are mixed with water. These substances are called soluble substance. So any substance can dissolve in water, it's called soluble substance, like salt and sugar. Other substances such as sand and pepper do not form solutions when they are mixed with water. They are called insoluble substance. Look like sand. Sand doesn't dissolve in water, so it's insoluble substance, while sugar or salt, when dissolve or disappear in a mixture, this called soluble substance, like salt and sugar. So salt and sugar is a soluble substance because it dissolve inside in water, while insoluble substance like sand and pepper doesn't dissolve in a water when it mixed with water. Some substances dissolve more than other in certain solvents. Some substances dissolve more than other substances, like sugar. Sugar has a higher solubility than salt. This means that sugar is higher soluble inside the water than salt. So sugar is higher soluble than salt in water. Solubility. So what's meant by solubility? Solubility is a measure of how much solute can dissolve in a solvent. Solute like sugar, or salt. So solute like sugar or salt, substance that I want to dissolve it. While solvent like water, substance I dissolving in, like water. I dissolve sugar or salt inside water. So water is a solvent. So solubility mean the measure of how much solute can dissolve in a solvent. Solubility is a physical property of a matter. Solubility depends on temperature. When a temperature increases, that solubility increases. For example, if I heat this glass on a stove and add sugar or salt, the solubility of sugar or salt increase. So that when the temperature increase, solubility increase. If you look at that table, look here at this table, solubility of water at 10 Celsius. Here solubility of water at 30 Celsius, which has higher temperature, this table. Look at salt. If I dissolve a salt inside the water at 10 Celsius, it equal 35.72, while here at 30 Celsius 36.37, which one has a higher solubility here when the temperature increase. So that means that when the temperature increase, solubility increase. Which one, salt or sugar, has a higher solubility? Excellent, sugar, equal 190. So sugar has a higher solubility than salt. Sugar, like here, sugar has a higher solubility than salt. Separating mixtures. Each substance in a mixture does not change into a new substance. So in mixture, no substance was formed. Each substance, like nuts, like salad, no new substance was formed. Each substance can be separated from other substance by its physical properties. Mixtures can be separated into different ways. We can separate these mixtures in a different way. First method is filtration. So first method that I want to separate mixtures is filtration. Look, when the substance in a mixture have a different particle size, like sand and a stone. If I mix sand with a stone, these particles have a different size. They can be separated by filtration. I can separate mixture of sand and stone by filtration. The large particles, the fine particles pass, and the large particles stay at the filter or sieve. The mixture is poured through a sieve or a filter. This called sieve. The smaller particle pass through the hole. While the large particles stay on the surface of the filter or sieve. Look, this filter. Large particle stay, while the small particle like water pass through the hole of the sieve or filter. Milk and cereal is a mixture. If I mix milk with a cereal like cornflakes, it can be separated by pouring the mixture through a strainer. The cereal would be trapped in the strainer, so the cereal like this will trapped in the strainer, while milk, if this milk, it pass through the hole. The cereal would be trapped in the strainer and the milk would pass through. This is the first method. While the second method is magnetism. Magnet can be used in separating mixtures. So magnetism, using a magnet to separating mixtures. A magnet is used to attract a magnetic substance like iron, iron nails, like paper clip. This is called magnetic substance that's attracted by magnet. Away from non-magnetic substance. Non-magnetic substance like stone, like sand, like wood. All of this non-magnetic substance cannot attracted by magnet. So if I mix sand or wood, I think this wood, with iron nail, I can attract iron with a magnet to separate it from wood. Iron fillings and sand. If I mix iron fillings with sand, like this, iron with sand, this is a mixture. So I can attract all iron fillings, and the remaining is sand. So I can separate both mixture. I can separate the mixture of iron and sand by using a magnet. So you can separate the iron fillings from the sand by using a magnet. Iron filling is a magnetic material, while sand non-magnetic material. Iron fillings magnetic. Can attracted by magnet, while sand non. The magnet pull the iron fillings from the sand. Pull, look here at this. Iron, a magnet pull the iron fillings or iron from the sand or from the wood and separate it. Here, look, sand, iron powder plus flour. Flour non-magnetic. Iron is a magnetic, can be attracted by magnet. So magnet can attract here, attract iron powder or iron fillings, and leave flour powder. Flour non-magnetic. Third method is evaporation. Most solution can be separated by evaporation. Solution like salt and water plus water, or sugar plus water. Salt water is a solution. You can separate it by heating the solution. The water evaporates and leaves the salt. Look here. It is a solution of water and salt. I dissolve salt inside the water. I dissolve the salt in a water. So when I heat this solution, what happened? The water is evaporate, turn it into gas, evaporate like this, evaporate, and leave the salt. So solid particles like a salt remain after liquid evaporate. When all liquid or water evaporate, the salt remain. This is called evaporation. This method is called evaporation. So we can use evaporation in a solution like salt and water, sugar and water. So to evaporate all water and remaining the solid particles like salt or sugar. That's it. Thanks for watching.